Hello everyone, my name is Adam Twilight, this is Hex Mania, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we just challenged Monokuma to a challenge. Now we're discussing the mastermind's weakness and shit. It was only thanks to you we got that chance, because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. Oh, I didn't have the slightest clue. In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of the negotiation and persuasion, would you say? Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic. Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time. Where everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. And there's no option except to win. But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All you have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone. Is that really possible? Huh? Anyway, right now we have to go find the others. They're probably in the dorm room somewhere. Shall we go? Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Back to the Despair Hotel we go. Are they just all sleeping, or do we gotta go just wake them up one by one? Guess we just wake them up one by one. Alright, Yasuhiro, you're first. Come the fuck out. This is Hiro's room. Is he inside? I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Well, she said in the dorms. Aoi, you in here? Hina? This is Hina's room. Is she inside? I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Well, I guess none of them are in their fucking rooms. Is he in the bathhouse? No, apparently not. Where the hell are they? Are they in the dining room? And suddenly we were greeted with... You again. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional stability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck? I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Everyone! Is that Makoto? You guys! It is! There's no two ways about it! That's Makoto! Actually, since this section has voice acting, I'm just gonna let it play out. And I crawled out of the trash like a little cockroach too. Everyone is all there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up. Wait, what's the smell? Yeah, man, it seriously stinks. Yes, Makoto, he smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo! Shoo! And in a flash, my tears dried up. Alright, Kyoko. There's not time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. You need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma. Explain? Explain what? But it is okay you're here. What if the mastermind catches you? That's related to what I have to tell you all. And to tell you about the last class trial. The last class trial? We're going to redo Mukuro's trial. What, seriously? What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it like I keep telling you. Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then, who is it? What she's saying is it was all in the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro? That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do. He had to stop it. Words are hard. I am a detective. My specialty is not words, only finding the absolute, complete truth. Anyways, but his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You sounded like it was easy, But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. Thus, the rules say that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You just used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you? Very observant of you. I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now is the mastermind that's the snare, that's what you were referring to. Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now? It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time, we still don't know anything, right? You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone? Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine with living here forever with the master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. I don't want to get married to Toko and then have her children. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is now. So we work together and search as hard as we can. I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. Not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries. That's what I thought, too, at first. Till Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? Yeah, it's a very polarizing approach, I know. Okay, enough fun. Here's the hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step at Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Monokuma said that, didn't he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why? If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's just no way he could have disguised his team like that. But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall in the beginning, and I'm Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them? And one of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? Oh, you're saying the mastermind is one of us? You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have said all that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despairs, and they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But do you see anyone ever acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active? Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret. I don't care how sneaky you are if you don't notice someone sneaking off that many times. Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe he loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all of those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if it directed the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Ding bong.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh shit.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms. The time for talk is done. We need to begin our investigation. But I'm planning on working alone from the beginning anyway. At this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. God, Master! He didn't take me with him! Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with the cream without the cream, or coffee! You're totally useless! So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go by yourself, off by yourself, right, Kyoko? That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hito, and Hina and me. In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. Wait, how come? Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit tower to figure out the mastermind's identity. Ha ha ha. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go out and find themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. Not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I would have been I know I've been mostly totally useless. So I figure, at least here in the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in a surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two. Indeed. So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko? Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together. That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check. Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth, by any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have any time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. That's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll explain the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Pigs and identity. Dead before the blast. She died a single time, which went completely through the body. Struck the head. Object as thick as a metal pipe. Body was covered with no other wounds, but at least several days old. Once we figure out who killed Mikuro Ikasaba, then we'll be able to know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation? So the rooms that were locked. Headmaster's room, biolab door in the data center, and the second floor dorms. Double check the areas connected to the murder, garden, and the dojo. Okay. Let's just go up to the second floor first. Over here. Just because, like, it's here. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. The second floor of the dorms? It's like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up in here or something. There is one room we can enter here. Bed is completely torn apart. It's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Open the door just a crack, glance inside, and immediately closed again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Okay, there really isn't anything in here. Okay. The girls' bathroom, even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Well, I can at least go into the boys' bathroom. Okay, there's nothing in here. Alright. So then... Why is there a giraffe coming out of a locker? This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope Speak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Okay, we'll start here. There's a metal plate. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. Wonder if I open with this locker. Nope, blocked. Card reader installed. Must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to how card readers to the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your handbook to open this up. So does that mean, well, let's give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran across the card reader, and then no luck. Maybe it's only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Card reader. Get that. Can you open that? Nope. Another metal plate. More busted lockers. No luck on that one. Okay. Okay. Look, I gotta try all the lockers, you know? Okay. Okay. So all this was useless. Oh, at least this room looks intact. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more adult atmosphere. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko! I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh, I regret. Oh, there's definitely a door there. Yeah, that's definitely a door. Secret door. Let's just look over here first. PC on the desk. Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair. There's not much though, nothing we don't really already know. The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. There were the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair. And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good help to have. Hey, we got a truth bullet. Home to computer. What about this chair? Leather chair. Alright. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something? There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze? There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something? A very easy trick. Yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on a PC I think controls it. Under the right password and the door should open right up. But I don't have a clue for what that password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on. I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on his PC, everything I can think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get to, that's what she meant by regret. I think we assume there's some kind of clue waiting in there, but maybe there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password, and if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko would have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? What? Oh, sorry, I was trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet that idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just be sure. It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. If that's not it, it might hurt Kyoko even more. If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Beep Kern. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, you're a strange dad. He actually cared about you. We'll see what's behind there tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see ya. Bye!